everybody, it's Anna here, gonna make my breakfast egg souffle. It's very easy to make and it could feed your entire family because I basically have one of these muffin pans, as you can see. I'm only using 6 eggs and each egg is gonna go into each one of these muffin pans. I'm gonna whisk these 6 eggs with the yolk and all in a bowl, and I'm going to individually put them in the muffin pan and then add all of my ingredients. So here I go. Whisk, whisk, whisk. So nice and smooth until all the yolks are meshed together. So I'm going to pour this. And yeah, sometimes you can even save this for a snack if you put it in the fridge or the freezer. And it's the easiest thing, so you're not like hovering over the stove the entire time, like making omelets for people. Like you literally just feed your entire family by putting all these eggs in the muffin pan. So it's like great for large families, great for kids, great for everybody, and it's less struggle for you. And you don't want the extra work right now. So okay, so we've whisked this. I'm going to individually pour. Now, it's important to say that I've sprayed this with butter, but you can butter it as you like so that the eggs do not stick in this pan. So here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may have poured too much in the first ones. 6. See, one yolk wasn't mixed as much, but you know what? It's absolutely fine. Does not matter. There we go. You can just go straight in there. So now, I like to add a breakfast meat of some sort. I've got bacon bits right here, but you could put prosciutto, you can do salami, pretty much anything, and I add it to my little mix here. And I just do this to taste, essentially. It depends on how much meat you want here, and I do this for the protein, even though eggs have a lot of protein. But yeah, this is like so much fun to make. Try to move as fast as I can here so I can continue. Okay. This bacon is like an applewood bacon. Gives it a very flavorful taste. So I usually like to add a little bit of a vegetable, whatever you have in your pantry right now. I know like we're going to the store less frequently, so I just had green onion in this case that I'm going to add, just to give it a little flavor, a little crunch. I'm going to add these just very sparingly in my muffin pan here with the egg souffle. I love to do this with sweet bell peppers. Is actually my preferred way, but I didn't have bell peppers with me, unfortunately, and I'm making minimal trips to the store now that we're on lockdown with the coronavirus, of course. My next step that I like to do, and this is shredded Italian cheese blend, and you could put like any shredded cheese. It could be cheddar, you could use like a French cheese, or you could shred your own cheese. Like, it's great with Gouda as well. But this is just Italian blend. Monterrey Jack is also a good choice for this. So I sprinkle a little bit of this cheese on top just to give it a golden brown crust for our egg souffle, and it gives it lots of flavor. So now we have so many food groups in this. We've got the greens, we have the meat, the poultry, and we have the dairy. And it's just very appetizing and very nourishing as well. Kind of gives you everything you need to start your day in the morning. I really believe that breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. It gets you started. Of course, I need to start my breakfast with a cup of coffee because I don't wake up without coffee. I don't function without coffee. And neither do a lot of people, but that's fun. So as you can see, you want to focus in on here. I've got the shredded cheese on top, This is just a matter of preference, but I love to sprinkle a little bit of paprika on my little egg souffle cups here. And it gives it such a beautiful color. Look at this red color. You know, I feel like paprika is one of the most underestimated spices, and it's just so beautiful, and it's not overwhelming, and it gives everything such a nice flavor, doesn't it? Let's see. Yes, I'm getting excited. And to get me excited in the morning is not always, doesn't always happen, right? I don't add a little bit of salt because I feel like the shredded cheese has enough sodium in it as it is, but I do add a dash of black pepper to taste. And you do not want to be overwhelming with the black pepper. You just do like a little sprinkle just for flavor. Just like this. Very proud of my little egg souffle. So if you're feeding a larger family, you would fill this muffin pan up. You know, each of us here would eat about 2 of these a piece. So if you have a bigger family, you'd fill this up. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the oven, which I have preheated to 350 degrees. And I'm going to add my egg souffle without spilling it. Okay, here they go. And we're gonna wait until they rise into their souffle cells. Okay everyone, so it looks like our egg souffles have cooked 350. I did it for about 12 minutes to get it to perfection. If you can see, they've risen. Now, while I pull them out of the oven, they're gonna deflate a little bit, and that's totally normal. Just want you guys to know. I'm gonna turn this off. And check this out. These are breakfast egg souffles with paprika, green onion, you could use bell pepper, and some bacon bits.